This reporter just called out the Dodgers publicly, and I want to get to that story. I mean, excuse me. I mean, like a day ago, a day and a half ago, this guy, ESPN Insider, reaches out and says what the Dodgers need to do and says there's some links. There's already some conversations going on, right? And what are we talking about? Okay, gonna get to the story right now. Subscribe, like, and share. I saw like 60% of people who view aren't subscribed. What are you doing? Commitment problems. I get it. Have no more problems. Just commit. Subscribe, like, share. All right, let's get into the story. ESPN Insider Jeff Passan, I think that's how you say his name, called out the Dodgers publicly and say who they needed to pick up before the deadline. The deadline coming up next month. And whether you like it or not, this is a story that's been gaining a little bit of traction. Even though this guy currently is with another team, he hasn't played the best so far the last few games. He started out good, but then again, what are we talking about, Brad J? Dodgers urged to acquire Walker Buehler ahead of trade deadline. Jeff Passan, thank you for this information. What do you guys think about that? Come on, really? Could that happen? Remember, yours truly, Brad Stradamus, drank coffee out of a shoe because I said Buehler would be with the Dodgers excuse me, at the start of the season. And when he went to Boston, I had to drink coffee out of a shoe, a stanky shoe. And I did that. Even shoes that I've skateboarded in. So not good when you're drinking coffee out there. And I did that because he did not go to the Dodgers. But now he has a chance to go to the Dodgers. Are you kidding me? Do you like this idea? Do you not like this idea? Are you indifferent to this idea? The dude's built for postseason. Whoa, look at this. The Dodgers do not build their team for regular season wins. They want to put together the most devastating 26-man squad for the postseason. They saw last year what Buehler turned into Red October. Man, I'll tell you what, Buehler really showed up, didn't he? The 4 shutout innings against the Mets, 5 more against the Yankees, and then the final 3 outs to lock down the World Series title. Thank you. Thank you, Walker Buehler from Lexington, Kentucky, for your contribution to winning that championship. What is it? He's in the middle of a 4.44 season with Boston. That's his ERA. And that's better than what he ended the postseason with the Dodgers. He was in the 5s, right? Has thrown 42 strikeouts to just 15 walks over 46.2 innings of work. So he's not blowing guys out all the time. He's not getting them out all the time, but he's doing his thing. He got kicked out of a game for arguing strikes, and I don't blame him because the pitch that I saw was literally down the middle. He told the ump to F off and got kicked out of the game. And then he came back and got shelled by the Yankees. Was that yesterday? Had a rough game with the Yankees. So are you for a Walker Buehler reunion with the Dodgers? I mean, that's a tough one. Are you? Is that something that you would think? Right? Well, the notorious 2024 run was just as electric as Passan noted because he said it, it was an electric championship. We all know that. That's one for the record books, what he did, right? But the legendary story of how he made appearances and relieved in 2 days to clinch the title will be remembered forever. And exactly, 2 days and comes in, I'll get the final 3 outs. Give it to me. Give the ball to me. Buehler had a 5.38 during 75.1 regular season innings. And that's what... There was a lot of you on Dodger Digest in the beginning when we started that were, no, get rid of Buehler, get rid of Buehler. And you know who you are. I don't even have to say you by name. But you know who you are. Remember how I was publicly defending him, saying, no, stay with Buehler. Give him his next start. Do not send him down. And some people weren't listening to me, right? But you know what? You know what he did. And that will go down. That will go down in history, no matter what. That will go down in history. Well, this is what it would take. Why would Boston get rid of Walker Buehler? Why would they do it? Well, look where they are right now. This is the latest from them. 9.5 games back. Tampa's above them. Blue Jays are above them. Yanks are above them. And so they would need to tank the season by end of July for the Dodgers and Boston to work out a trade. Now, Do the Dodgers and Boston work out lots of trades? They sure do. They're on communication levels all the time. So you got to think right here by seeing that if Boston is down there, they'll be looking to shave some money off and will, we're talking end of July as we're going into August, would the Dodgers make that move to try and get Walker Buehler back in a Dodger uniform? I'll tell you, if they're sitting right there at the end of July, if they're in fourth place or they're in last, they're going to do something. Because why take the money on if you don't have to? And if you don't have to from someone who's willing to pay some money and get him back on the team, well, he literally could end up a Dodger. This is true. He literally could end up being a Dodger again. And what a crazy turn of events that would be. So I don't know if you're for or against it. Love to see your opinion on that. But if just watch those standings. We get towards the end of July and Boston's still down there, you can expect something is going to happen with the Dodgers and that. I mean, postseason alone, is he worth it? What did he do last year? Just remember that. All right, latest injury update, Sasaki and Snell. Look, I've been doing the updates on Glasnow and like more positive news. He's getting better. He's throwing more. He's back to his regular schedule on throwing. So this is good stuff. So going to keep you updated on all that stuff. You need to know what's going on. I'm doing the work for you. How about Sasaki? What's going on, Brad J? 13th was when he went down. That was the 15-day IL. TBD, unexpected return. They're always going to say that. He's begun throwing a program during the week of May 26th. That's last month, but this is not super updated right now, but he has been throwing, doing his program, and staying with it. There's been no setbacks at all. So once again, look for that return. They say the earliest would be late this month, early July. I bet they hold him until after the All-Star break. That's what I would think. I could be wrong on that one, but Brad Stradamus usually is not. All right, Blake Snell, what's going on with that knucklehead? Well, on track to throw bullpen early next week. Likely when the Dodgers are in San Diego, of course, because he feels comfortable there. That's where he's been, so he knows the area. So, well, that's awesome. So, throw a bullpen early next week. That's good. If he has good news with that bullpen while the Dodgers are facing the Padres, that's awesome. I mean, that is his contingent on recovery from playing catch, which he just did. And I've read no negative on that at all. So look for Snell. Think positive. And look, for the people that say, oh, that guy's not worth it, or, well, Glasnow has got a glass arm, or Sasaki, he's not worth it. There's Dodgers. They are Dodgers. They're on the team. Learn to accept them. Think positive thoughts, and let's help the Dodgers go on to win. I feel like a dad telling you guys this stuff. Yamamoto pitches a gem. The Dodgers bats a no-show. Here's the deal on that. Let me just break this sucker down for you. When your main dudes that are hitting all the time, that are helping you win games consistently, when they go over, and then the other 3 or 4 guys that haven't been hitting consistently aren't able to pick up the slack, it magnifies. And it magnifies in a big way, no matter what Yamamoto does. He could have pitched almost a no-hitter and still lost at the end. But not, I mean, all right, so he gave up 4 hits. He gave up no runs. His ERA, what is it, 2.2 now? 2.2? 6 innings, quality start. Yamamoto, thank you, sir. But I will apologize for no offense. And like I said, when your big guys go 0-for, the other guys are supposed to step up. Well, everyone went 0-for. At least, 5 0-fors yesterday? Edman was 0-for-4. Conforto 0-for-2. And don't get me started on that. So, Roberts, you're giving Conforto a shot. You're giving him a long leash to be successful. You give him 2 at-bats, and then in a runner's situation, runners on base, you don't let him go up and you bring in Kike. Are you giving him a shot or not? I'm sorry to even say anything about that, but are you giving him a shot or not? If the plan is to keep running him out there, then run him out there for the 0-for-4. Why pull him out after 0-for-2? What if he would have rallied the hit? Pajes was 0-for-4, and he's been playing some good ball. Smith was 0-for-4, and Freddie's been pressing just a little bit. He went 0-for-4 as well. But these guys will all get back on. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're going to fall some games. But once again, when the guys that are getting you the wins all season long. When they don't show up and the other 3 or 4 guys don't show up as well, then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a game where you lose 2-1. So I just don't understand that. Hey, Mookie's been a one-man team right now. Mookie's been crushing it. So continued success for Mookie. Somehow maybe share that mojo you got, Mookie, with the rest of the team. Hey, that's going to do it, man. Let's hope the Dodgers can salvage a win in St. Louis before they head to San Diego with the day off tomorrow and then on to the Padres. Dodgers, remember, though, still in first place. Stop the negativity. We're still in first place. We're like, 3 wins away from the best record, so it's not even an issue. A little stumble. Let's move on past that. Hey, this is Dodger Digest. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. And for you 60% that are not subscribers that watch all the content, dude, stop with the commitment issues. Commit and be part of the fastest growing Dodger channel out there. I'm Brad J. As you go through the day, think Dodger Blue, and let's go Dodgers.